"12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment, a righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
Короче, с вампиром стал, не помер, да? Непонятно, с чего только. От чего умер, ничего не понятно. Это все странно начинается. Окей. Все, что мы видим, кровь, короче.
Thirsty. So thirsty.
Всю кровеносную систему, в общем, человека. Это жена его. Это военное время, какое-то, я так понимаю. Вторая мировая, скорее всего. Или первая. Что-то у него морда на француза похожа, на первую мировая. Точно, что обстрел. Короче, умер, слава богу.
My sweet brother. What have you done?
Mary!
No! Mary!
Завалил Гарри.
Hold on! Please, hold on! Oh, God. Mary. Mary. No. No. This horror. It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain! These patrols are after me. No, no, don't shoot! This is a nightmare. I need to get out of here. This can't be happening.
Очень прямо.
There's one of those vermin.
No, please, stop! I mean you no harm.
Get back in the grave!
What's going on? Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about?
Has it fled? Shit, where'd it go? Tricky bastards.
Now, I can defend myself.
Kill the thing! Fuck!
Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice.
Не до вампир какой-то, где его сила-то все?
Who are you? Stupid beast! Sorry.
Leech boy! Watch
No,
out!
please, stop! Who are you?
There's one of them vermin!
What do you want? I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech! Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's
That'll do the rest of the job.
Just leave me.
Солнце ждет, да? Пока вообще хрень какая-то происходит.
The sun.
Если так
Feels like it's
тухло
burning me
будет
to the
продолжаться,
bone.
я эту игру выключу, блядь. Вообще какой-то набор штампов, дебильных.
I need to find somewhere to
Простыми
hide.
пулями в него стреляют, наносят
Let
урон.
me go!
Силы вампира как таковой что-то нету вообще. Где его там сверхспособности? Вампир с мачете, блядь.
I
Что
need to find
происходит?
shelter. It's locked, all right.
Пока херня полная.
Is anybody there?
Посмотрим, что дальше будет.
What is this place? The place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
Что это было тут? напоминает, как он загрыз. Да, давно это было. Надо вспомнить, да. Понятно.
I can almost feel the sun's rays like a physical weight pressing against the wood.
Солнечные лучи давят на крышу. Да. Твою крышу, да, блять, конечно.
Wait. This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Gold watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy shadow takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
That's impossible.
Это невероятно. Сбитое зеркало.
Dreams for the Red Queen, that she might linger longer. Who goes there? Who's there? Are you referring to me?
Короче, его кто-то укусил.
No! No! I still have so much to accomplish. I still have so much left that needs doing.
У меня еще столько каких-то там дел, короче. Что он себе пулю в башку пустил? Теперь я вампир с револьвером, блядь.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
There's time. I can save him.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the
Враг
hospital!
уже близко, нам приказали эвакуировать даже. Чё?
Done.
Будет жить.
He'll live.
And now what?
We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
Сражаться было проще, чем лечить.
No, it never got easy.
Кровавленный дневник. 15 октября почти не спал. Выки всю ночь. Кашляла и бредила в лихорадке. Утром я услышал громкий шум и, короче, блядь. Это имеет значение, что там написано.
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all.
Совсем ничего не понимаю.
It's a nightmare. That's it.
Это странно. Страшный сон, не иначе. Блядь, ну и рожа.
So be it. Rational thinking only.
Vampyr.
This is absolute madness.
Какое-то
I've
безумие.
lost touch with
Я
the
потерял
real.
связь с реальностью.
Madness it is.
Наверное, безумие. Безумие он умный, точно превращается в почти свет солнца. Вот. Мягкое сияние. Развитие 3. Развитие 3 убежищах. Вы можете отдохнуть и развить навыки. Чтобы повысить свой уровень и улучшить вампирские навыки, вам придется тратить опыт. Вот еще РПГ, что ли, блядь. Так, посмотрим. Фотография. Восстановление 3%, 200 исцеления. Расходует свою собственную кровь, чтобы мгновенно восполнить здоровье. Когти. Стоимость 25, восстановление 3. Дистанция короткая. Удар с ближней дистанции, который наносит урон всем живым существам перед вами. Кровавое копье. Вы бросаете созданное из крови копье, которое проходит сквозь всех врагов перед вами. Теневой туман. Вы размещаете теневое облако у своих ног или у ног цели. Через короткий промежуток времени облако взрывается, нанося большой урон. Давай пока когти возьмем. Ни на чем больше не хватает, да? Тоже не хватает. Укус 300. Тут все по 300. У меня 135 опыта.
Voice in my head.
If
I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
Короче, укусившего надо найти, да? Как это весело, блядь. Что за звук, блядь?
Where is it? It's closed.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
От меня убить, нужно бежать.
Here's the leech. Here! My head's spinning.
Oi! Come out, you coward!
I cannot enter.
Fucking beast!
It's locked.
Закрыто. Старый код. Оружие для левой руки.
I cannot enter. It's locked, all right. I'm still in Southwark.
Over there!
I must reach the west end.
Die, vermin!
Go back home. There's a strength I never knew I had.
Easy does it, boys! Wicked deal.
This shouldn't be possible. Every sinew, every fiber of my being is a fire.
Че там было написано вообще? Че это за вампир такой, блядь? Ты урод какой-то моральный, блядь. Что за игра ебанутая? Пиздец. Теперь у вас есть кровь, нажмите 2, чтобы применить вампира. Блять.
My strength, my reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
Часть рукоятки взял какой-то. Лошили.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us. This is despicable. It's locked. The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it. It's locked, all right. I cannot enter. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Крыс можно жрать, короче.
What will London have to say to me?
Еще шиллинг, мне интересно, что можно у них купить и где, блядь.
It's locked. I've so many questions unanswered.
Have
the very streets of London become a mausoleum? The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
Вампирское чутье, новое.
Fresh blood. The smell is so strong. Where has everyone gone? According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail.
В районе появилось новое убежище. Нашли новое убежище. Здесь можно отдохнуть, потратить опыт и создать предметы за рабочим столом. Часть обычной рукоятки, спусковой механизм. Рабочий стол. Изготовление предметов. На рабочих столах можно создавать лекарства для больных горожан, сыворотки для улучшения способностей, детали для улучшения оружия. Исцеляет болезни, переутомление, анемия, сепсис. Хера у меня из ингредиентов нет. Псих здорово. Увеличивать запас здоровья 300. Стойкость, увеличивает запас выносливости, укус, повышает урон от укуса в бою. Прибавим здоровье. Хватает, ну что? 250. Вы бросаете копье из крови. А, 1000 стоит. Ебать, копать. Хранительные. Свертывание. Тоже 600 стоит. Что за игра? Vampyr? Это ее название или просто название стрима? Нет, название игры. Я сам ее нечаянно нашел, вообще о ней ничего никогда не слышал.
That's strange. The trail is
Сюжет
very
пока что
erratic,
полное говно.
as if the killer was drunk or hesitant.
Ну, что-то так вроде как... Что-то должно быть мне, блядь, интересно. Какая-то необычная
At last, a little life.
РПГшка, причем. Про вампиров РПГ вообще мало.
God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
I'm looking for someone who might have
Я ищу
passed through
человека,
here
который мог
recently.
проходить через ваш
Wondered
паб.
if you might help.
Вы мне
Been
поможете?
quiet tonight.
Сегодня тихо
The
был
only
еще
other person I've
посетитель,
seen
он
went
сразу
straight up to his
ушел
room.
в свою комнату.
Thought it was kind of rude,
Не
actually.
особо
You
вежливо
mean
с его
he's still
стороны.
here?
Well,
Что
yeah.
здесь
He paid for the entire
заплатил за неделю
week.
вперед.
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd
Несколько дней
leave.
назад он снял комнату, когда уедет, сказал.
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess.
Довольно
Well
почтительный,
dressed,
хорошо одет,
quite
очень
polite.
вежливый профессор или что-то.
Professor or something
Такое.
fancy like that. Always writing, reading
Все время
notes.
что-то пишет или читает.
I need to meet this man.
Нужно поговорить
have-
с этим человеком.
Questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first
По
door.
лестнице
I
постучите
heard him open his window, so I
в
guess
дверь,
he's still
я слышал,
awake.
кто-то открыл.
And
Похоже, он еще не
yes.
спит.
no funny business. You hear me?
Шуток, ладно, это
This is a
приличное
respectable
заведение,
establishment.
как скажешь.
There's got to be something can be done to get out of this bullshit mess. No.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several
Он
patrols
очень
roaming the
задерживается,
area.
здесь рычат стражи какие-то там.
They're looking for vampires.
Они ищут
They're
вампиров
most
и делают
efficient.
это очень
They'll not
хорошо.
relent until the killer has been
Они
identified.
уйдут только
I
тогда,
have a common
блядь.
objective, but I require...
I think someone is
Кажется, нас
eavesdropping.
Are
подслушивают.
you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Что ж, ходите, кто бы вы ни были.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you? I mean you no harm, saith the vampire. Present yourself.
Вампиры маловерно назовись.
I need a word. With anyone.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
Ничего не имею против.
And who might you be?
Доктор Эдгард Суонси. Кто же вы?
Tell me, who are you?
First, tell me what you want.
Сейчас
Then I
скажу,
may
что
tell
нужно,
you.
тогда я, возможно, отвечу на
That's
ваш
none
вопрос.
of your concern.
Это не- это вас не
Sir, you have
касается.
entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree.
Дрожите, как осиновый кол.
So please, indulge
Будьте
me.
добры объясниться.
Someone
Кто-то
is
оскверняет людей,
molesting
убивает
people.
их,
In fact,
убивает.
killing them, biting them.
The calling card of a vampire.
Что указывает
Like
на
you.
вампира, такого как вы.
I've been hunted down in the streets and
Вы
attacked.
выслеживали на улице.
I'm a victim here too.
Тоже жертва.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are
Если
you?
вы не вампир, то кто?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul.
Доктор Сноуза из
I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is
Пытаюсь понять,
going
что
on.
именно здесь происходит.
Then help me find the culprit.
I
may, if you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail, the scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor? That explains a great deal. We are both chasing the same shadow.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I'll end him.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Бестолковый разговор какой-то, блядь. Да ёпта. Расспросить местных. Понятно.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's a local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog. Hey?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say.
Краткое резюме, бестолковый разговор. Да, какой-то он, блядь.
This is important,
Зашел, не понять, что
Are you
спросил,
sure
не
no
понять,
one
что
has
получил
come
в
in
ответ.
here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
Приходите, уходите. Чё, блядь?
I'll leave you to your bottle.
Диалоги идут. Оставляю вас на видение с вашей синькой, короче. Состояние района стабильное.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit mess. No?
Welcome back.
I can't say
Hey, I told.
I think you're hiding something from me.
I hide many things from many
Много
people,
скрывать людей,
sir.
sir.
That's
Пока
what
еще
my
не
job's
работает.
about.
I think you're hiding.
I hide.
Подсказок нет.
Goodbye, Mr.
Прощаться. Выследить убийцу, расспросить у местных. Если мне вампирское чутье врубить. Следы крови какие-то. Здесь их больше нет. Может, наверх пошел. Вот еще кровь. А, ну да, это я его так преследую. Здесь как раз не поможет.
There is no one in sight.
Кого не видно.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city. The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood. What's this? Some sort of note. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Охотник. Оружие дальнего боя. Наносит обычный урон при оглушении.
Ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the line again.
Так, и чё? Правая рука. Рюкзак. Огнестрельное оружие. Как его применить-то? Патроны. Можно разобрать ствол. Что-то я не всосал. Где пистолет-то? Не понял. Ладно, окей. Слепой, что ли? Я не понял. Упор не видит нихуя. Да, бывает. Шиллинги.
It's locked, all right.
Досье врага. Нажмите В, чтобы найти поблизости врагов и увидеть их досье. Сопротивление. Некоторые враги устойчивы к определенным видам урона. Они помечены в соответствующих 4. Физический ближний бой, дальний бой. Магическая кровь и тень. Средняя устойчивость, оранжевый цвет. Высокая устойчивость, красный. Этого вручную, короче, пиздить. Все равно я не понял, как пистолет доставать. Ах ты, сука. Свинцовая пластина. Почему он только бьет? Должен же ствол доставать, ёбаная жизнь. Карта. Ага. И чё? И нихуя, блядь. Если выберите двухручное оружие для левой руки, оно будет убрано. А как убрать кол, поставить ствол-то, я что-то не пойму. А, вот, все, понял. Патронов мало, правда.
This is not the place for you, sir.
Старая лупара. Двухстволка, как обрез. Блять, промазал. Как туда? Попасть как-то надо аккуратненько. Ручное оружие. Блять. Где она? Коса. Ебать, копать. Парирование на правую кнопку.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
Oh dear God, not again. William, please stop. Just a sip, I promise. You are my trust and you're my last and dearest friend. William, my arm.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Сука старая. Расходуйте кровь. На что, блядь? Пошел нахуй. Тихо, тихо. Кондон старый. Хуя себе. Ебать. Да, тут надо как-то, блядь, тактику выбрать. Интересно, откуда я начну? Западные дойки.
It's locked.
Lead spotted! Watch out, boys!
Да ты чё, блядь? Да что ты за вампир, блядь, такой уродский? Где там этот хрен, блядь, старый?
I have this thirst for blood.
One, we shall overcome this.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Старая палец взял, да?
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by skull?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. You can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. You'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
Yes, go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me. This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some... subspecies of vampire. I must find a place to analyze the blood. Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... what manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again, from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Да иди уже, иди, господи. Достал ты, блядь, припиздеть. Так, что-то у нас там поновление задания. Провести анализ крови. Уйти в больницу. Палиса, да? Угу. Правая рука. Урон 65. Нормально. В левую руку револьвера. Это стоп, это двухручная. Врез ружья, который чаще всего используют для стрельбы на короткой дистанции. Оружие дальнего боя. Одноручное. Блядь, 3 патрона всего.
It's okay, Jonathan. I'll see you later.
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that! Nah! It's my turn!
Чего не делал?
Rotten bureaucracy. Each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river. Dry it.
Голос ты как бы горит.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite!
Sir, please! You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Правда, не стоит здесь находиться. Так, качество крови. Указывает на то, сколько единиц опыта вы получите, убив этого горожанина. Чем выше качество крови, тем больше опыта вы получите. Загипнотизировать. Чтобы выпить кровь человека, сначала нужно загипнотизировать его и увести подальше от посторонних глаз. Если ваш уровень гипноза равен уровню сопротивления жертвы или превосходит его, вы можете получить контроль над его разумом. Нажмите Q, чтобы загипнотизировать его. Идите по красному пути, чтобы совести жертву во тьму. Обнять. Искушение крови. Нажмите левое, чтобы обнять, или спайсбар, чтобы отпустить.
Didn't have the guts to fuck me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate.
Познавателю ценность сокровища тайны. Время священное, что-то там хуйня. Понятно. Стеклянная пробирка.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacancy.
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Пробирки стеклянные, это для изготовления лекарств, наверное, используются.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Второй этаж слева, последний кабинет. Пойди, блядь, разбери, где тут последний. Старая пила. Маленькая бутылка, чё, дешевого джина.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows, a kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Хотя бы в гробу спать не придется. Ингредиентов не хватает. О, это что такое? Образец крови. Исследовать. У вас достаточно материала для улучшения оружия. Нажмите D. Че?
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching.
Топор, урон. Топор.
The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Я об эконах каких-то, блядь.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Свертывание, длительность контроля. Жажда увеличивает объем крови, поглотившего при укусе в бою. А вот это неплохо. Отхил, да? Наука. Саквояж врача. Теперь может носить с собой 3 сыворотки. Увеличивает число патронов, которые может нести с собой. Кровавое копье. Блять, 1000 стоит, ебать. Совершаете сверхъестественный прыжок к цели. Сколько стоит это говно? Пятихатку. Пойдет. Важные события. Чем больше вы убиваете, тем опаснее становится район. Если состояние здоровья жителей района окажется ниже критического уровня, он погрузится в хаос. Судьбу районов решаете вы.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals.
Глава 2.
What about my thirst for blood?
В Вампирской больнице справиться с эпидемией. Ладно, будем потом помогать. Пока хватит. 1,5 часа уже стрим идет. Ой, пора и поспать.